Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
Tomorrow starts the longest heat wave we have seen in more than 30 years, and the all-time record may also be in jeopardy. Jason.
Protesters in Shelby Township take to the streets tonight, blocking off Van Dyke entirely, and it leads to some confrontations, one that turned physical.
But first, rolling back the reopening. With some recent coronavirus outbreaks tied to bars, the governor orders them to close throughout Lower Michigan, just 3 weeks after they got back to business.
If this goes on for too long, I don't know that we'll be able to make it.
Well, it's an order that just took effect at 11. The governor says this is what needs to be done to keep us on the right track.
But some bars fear this could put them right out of business. According to the order, indoor bar service will be closed. Now, they can still serve outside on patios. And also, we should note, ahead of a busy holiday weekend, this order does not apply to bars and nightclubs in northern Michigan or the UP. Mara McDonald live in Clinton Township where it does apply. And Mara, for a bar to stay open, they have to meet a certain threshold.
Devin, they absolutely do. So let me explain it. Here at Freddy's, they were big into live bands and dancing. Not a possibility right now because of COVID. However, this place also does really well with food. Burgers, pizza, wings. And per the governor's order, if a bar like this has more than 30% of its taken receipts in food, it can remain open to serve inside at tables or outside on the patio.
It's Wings Wednesday at Freddy's, and it's the desire for those wings that's going to keep it serving alcohol inside.
Luckily, people like it enough to put us over that 30%.
The governor's latest executive order says if you're a bar and 70% of your take is alcohol sales, no more inside bar service. If, however, you make more than 30% on food, you can serve indoor at tables for now. Patio service can continue at all bars, but at Capone's and the Shores, it's not enough to sustain the business.
We're going to start with our outdoor seating. Will that help us? No. It's going to keep a couple of our employees able to work, but most of them have already lost their unemployment.
The governor's order says standalone bars, nightclubs, and strip clubs have to close indoor service. It does not apply up north, only Lower Michigan. For Bryce, who has done everything per the governor's order to keep her business open, today has been emotional and painful.
Don't punish us that are doing what we're supposed to. We're social distancing, we're wearing our masks, our staff is checked regularly, they actually go for tests. Please don't punish us all.
Back here live, so can patio service, can it sustain all these bars? Likely no, and I'll tell you the bar owners I've spoken to tonight are worried that if this latest closure goes on for an extended period of time, they just don't see how they're going to be able to reopen. We're live in Clinton Township tonight. I'm Mara McDonald. Back to you.
A lot of folks eager to see how long this will have to last. All right, Mara. Now, the city of Detroit is promising to crack down on bars that are still open this holiday weekend, with the mayor saying they have their eyes on one or two already in jeopardy of losing their licenses. A coronavirus outbreak at Harper's Bar up in East Lansing continues to have ripple effects here in our area. One Detroit city employee who visited the bar is now tested positive. We've talked about how it's made its way into the Grosse Pointes. There are now 138 cases linked to Harper's. The Ingham County health officer says this outbreak's even gotten the attention of the mayor of New York.
We all have hope that this has created a aha moment, some additional concern. This has been huge. It has received nationwide media attention. Mayor de Blasio mentioned this particular outbreak in East Lansing as a reason to rethink his decision to open indoor dining.
Today, there were another 262 confirmed cases here in Michigan. That is down from the report that came out on yesterday's numbers. But we also lost another 4 lives to the virus as well. Protests took a turn in Shelby Township when people calling for the firing of the city's police chief were met by counter-protesters.
Jason Colthorpe was there, and Jason, punches were thrown out there tonight.
At least one, Kim, that we saw, and really right from the get-go you could feel things escalating kind of on a slow burn as soon as protesters showed up and took down the fence that police had put up, and they took it all down, saying it was just too tall for what they wanted to do. And eventually they all ended up in the street, and that ended up leading to some exchanging of insults with some of the people that were here to support police. Protesters again in front of Shelby Township's municipal offices to call for the firing of Police Chief Robert Shelby and Trustee John Vermeulen. Vermeulen has been silent about this now deleted Facebook post, which many found racist, while Shelby was suspended a month without pay for offensive tweets.
I think it's disgusting. I think it's despicable of him to be in a position of power and to say the things that he's been saying.
This week, a snow fence was in place as protesters arrived. Police say it was to keep them from getting dangerously close to the road.
They're not protecting people who they're calling names, scum of the earth, bottom feeders, scruffy and rough-looking people. They don't care if we get hit.
Not only did the fence immediately get trampled down, protesters eventually walked onto Van Dyke, marching and chanting as police blocked off traffic.
All streets! All streets! All
It led to some heated exchanges with counter-protesters, including this.
I was holding my sign. She kept pushing against it. She turned around and grabbed it and almost pulled me into the road.
And she started to push me into the street with her sign, and so I grabbed it with my hand.
My husband grabbed the sign to pull me and the sign back out of the street, and she hit him, punched him.
But then they followed me out in the street and he got in my face, and I said, go ahead, put your hands on me, because what man does that? And so he did. He took his water bottle and went like this in my face, and then I punched him.
Our street!
Hey, hey!
The good thing about that exchange, by the way, police were on top of that almost immediately before things got out of hand. And matter of fact, police were keeping a close eye on things tonight, and as soon as protesters started getting in the street, a couple of squad cars were here almost immediately, followed by a couple more. And as I'm told, they expect to keep protesting as long as Chief Shelby has a job. We're live in Shelby Township tonight. Jason Colper, Local 4.
Okay, Jason, thanks.
We are entering a heat wave that could end up being record-breaking.
That's right, Ben. You see nothing but 90s in our future for quite some time now.
That's right. We were probably still in school the last time we saw a heat wave like this in Detroit, but temperatures right now, I should say this afternoon, 87 is where we maxed out. Last time we saw this heat wave, 1987, we put together 8 days of 90-degree heat. But you're looking at the all-time record, 11 straight days, and that was back in 1953. Not completely out of the question. There's your entire 7-day forecast right there, and it is all 90 starting tomorrow. There's even more beyond that. We'll talk about that, plus the humidity and storms that'll be sandwiched in between in just a few minutes. Guys?
All right, Ben. 2 employees at a West Michigan youth facility turned themselves into police today, charged in the death of a teenager.
16-year-old Cornelius Fredericks went into cardiac arrest and died after he was restrained by staff at Lakeside Academy in Kalamazoo. Michael Mosley and another man are accused of sitting on him. Prosecutors say his nurse, Heather McLogan, failed to act to save his life. She's charged with involuntary manslaughter and child abuse.
Police in St. Clair Shores are asking for help in tracking down a home invasion suspect. Last Wednesday morning, a homeowner called police to report someone had stolen items from their car. Happened on Gordon Switch Street near Jefferson. Well, while investigating, a homeowner next door told officers a car had been stolen from his driveway, along with several items from inside his house. Well, this is Ring doorbell video of a man police say was snooping around at a nearby house. At one point, you can see him lifting a rock from the porch, apparently to see if there might be a key underneath. Police are also releasing these surveillance photos of that suspect at a nearby pharmacy a few hours before. If you've got any information on this case or who this might be, you're asked to contact St. Clair Shores Police.
An update to a story we've been following. The board overseeing Michigan's capital has determined it does have legal authority to ban guns at the building. You may remember these scenes from April when several people with guns took part in a protest over the governor's stay-at-home order. The State Capitol Commission wasn't sure if it could prohibit firearms, but now says a formal legal opinion finds that they do indeed have the power. Commissioners will meet again on July 13th. No word if a decision will be made then. Today, the city of Detroit announced 2 new opportunities for people to get ahead. The first is an Earn to Learn program. You can get paid $10 an hour for up to 20 hours a week to complete your GED. You must have been slated to graduate by 2016, though, to qualify.
A lot of folks can't afford to just explore their future without having money to pay the bills this week. And so at least this way, you've got $200 a week coming in while you learn.
The mayor also announced a round of hiring at the new Fiat Chrysler facility on the city's east side. Interviews are beginning really soon here, and an application window starts this month. For more information on how to apply for both the FCA jobs and the diploma program, go to our website, clickondetroit.com.
Tomorrow, we will learn how the pandemic has impacted Ford's second quarter numbers. Today, Fiat Chrysler reported sales down 39% from the same period last year. Automaker sold about 367,000 vehicles over those 3 months. General Motors sales dropped 34%. GM selling just under 500,000 vehicles. Ford's numbers are expected to be similar. We'll have a look tomorrow. Is the future of space perhaps here in Metro Detroit?
We'll tell you the city that wants to join the likes of Cape Canaveral and land the headquarters of a major space operation. Plus, a driver going 100 miles an hour being chased by police flies right off a cliff and into the ocean. And what happens next is pretty incredible. Tim.
Musicians that find themselves out of work need to let off their creative steam. Some, like here in Ferndale, doing a driveway concert series. Others turning to the internet and making viral videos. We'll introduce you to Southeast Michigan's only bassoon ensemble. It's something to behold. Coming up.